Hello students. In last lecture we have discussed about the first type of immunity, that is innate immunity. Today we will continue the second type of immunity, that is acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is also called adaptive or specific immunity. This type of immunity is developed after infection by diseases. Means when a particular pathogen or toxin enters in our body, that time this adaptive or acquired immunity is developed. This immunity involves the formation of antibodies in body which neutralize the antigen. This point we have already discussed in our first lecture. There are some unique features of acquired immunity. So, the first feature is specificity. Specificity is the ability to differentiate various types of foreign molecules. It is specific for each type of antigen or pathogen. Means for one particular type of germ, specific type of immunity develops, and one type of antigen corresponds to specific type of antibody production. Second feature is diversity. Diversity can recognize all types of pathogen and their toxins. Means any type of harmful foreign molecules, even newly developed molecules can be recognized. Third feature is discrimination between self and non-self. This type of features is able to distinguish between antigen of own body cell is called self cells and foreign cells is called non-self cells, and it produces corresponding antibodies only against the foreign antigens. And the last feature is memory. Memory is the most important aspect of acquired immunity. When the foreign antigen is encountered for the first time, the immune system gives primary response which is slow and leads to formation of specific immune memory cells. Memory cells retain the information of antigen and corresponding antibody to be produced. If the same foreign antigen is encountered for the second time, the immune system gives secondary response which is quick and more stronger and long lasting due to mediation of memory cells. Next topic is types of acquired immunity. Depending on the mechanism of acquiring acquired immunity, it is of two main types. First type of acquired immunity is active immunity, and second type passive immunity. Active immunity is again divided into two subtypes. First type is natural acquired active immunity, and second type is artificial acquired active immunity. Passive immunity is again divided into two subtypes. First type is natural acquired passive immunity, and second type is artificial acquired passive immunity. This topic details we will discuss in next slide. So, first we will discuss active immunity. This type of immunity develop due to infection of pathogen or vaccine. Pathogen activates the immune system and produce antibodies. Active immunity again divided into two subtypes. So the first subtype is natural acquired active immunity. When immunity acquired due to infection is called natural active immunity. This immunity develops after entry of pathogen in our body and it is long lasting immunity. For example, person who has recovered from attack of measles develops natural acquired active immunity to measles for the lifetime. Second subtype is artificial acquired active immunity. This type of immunity develops on receiving vaccines. When the vaccine is introduced in the body to stimulate the formation of antibodies by the immune system. For example, polio vaccine, then BCG vaccine for tuberculosis, etc. etc. Artificial immunity may be temporary or permanent. Second type of acquired immunity is passive immunity. Passive immunity is acquired when ready-made antibodies are received by the body cells, that is, body cell do not take any active part in the production of immunity. Passive immunity is again divided into two subtypes. So, the first subtype is natural acquired passive immunity. This type of immunity is developed by receiving maternal antibodies, means mother to her child. मतलब before birth maternal antibodies are transferred from mother to fetus through placenta, and after birth antibodies are transferred from mother to infants through colostrum. Colostrum means first milk of mother, and continue throughout the period of breastfeeding. But the antibodies received by baby from mother remain in the body for a short time. So this immunity is short lived. The second subtype is artificial acquired passive immunity. This immunity is developed by injecting previously prepared antibodies using antiserum from humans or animals. For example, antibodies obtained from hyperimmunized horses are injected to human against rabies pathogen. This is short-lived immunity. In next lecture, we will discuss about cells of immune system. Thank you, students.